My name is Greg Chaplin. I'm a physical therapist and strength and conditioning specialist. And in this video, we're going to go over a few exercises that can be used to improve hip mobility. Now, for these activities, you're going to need a book or something you can elevate your heels with, like a yoga wedge, and also a block or small aerobic step, or just a slightly bigger book. So without further ado, let's get right into the exercises. The first exercise is called the side lying knee towards elbow. This is what it's going to look like. So you're going to lay on your side. You can use a pillow or your arm to support your head. You're going to line up with your heels, knees, and hips stacked and your torso perpendicular to the ground. Then you're going to bring your knee and elbow towards each other as you inhale. And as you exhale, you're going to straighten the leg and the arm out, reaching long so that your arm, torso, and leg all line up. So once again, it's inhale together and then exhale apart as you reach apart. And what you want to make sure of is that as you reach apart, you get that leg to go all the way back so it's completely straight with your body. One of the biggest mistakes that people make with this is they think that their leg is all the way back, but it's actually somewhere here in front. So we want to fully reach back. And then the other mistake people make with this activity is using too much effort. So the whole purpose of this activity is to grade your effort appropriately and get range of motion and mobility by using the minimal amount of effort needed to complete that full range of motion. So once again, inhale, knee towards the elbow. If they can't touch, don't worry about it. That's why we call it a knee towards elbow. And then we're going to exhale as we fully straighten out, and we can do that on both sides. The second exercise is called the front foot elevated split squat. And to perform this activity, you're going to need that book, aerobic step, or block. So you're going to place your foot on the block, book, or aerobic step, and then you're going to get your back heel up so you're balancing on your front foot and the toe of your back foot. Now this block is going to allow us to keep our weight slightly back, so you should be feeling the heel of the front foot and the toe of the back foot. You're going to then align your toe, knee, and hip so they're all in alignment. So you're thinking about the middle of your kneecap with your second toe. And we're also going to tuck the butt under a little bit so that our rib cage and our pelvis are perfectly stacked. As we keep our weight back, we're going to inhale as we drop the back knee, coming straight down, again maintaining that stack. And then we're going to exhale, driving through that back toe and the front heel. So once again, heavy on the front heel, the middle of the kneecap lined up with the second and third toes, as well as your hip. You're going to stay back with your weight, a little bit of tuck under with the butt. You're going to inhale and drop down with that back knee straight down. And you're going to exhale, staying heavy on the heel and the toe, coming straight up. So once again, that's the front foot elevated split squat. And the last exercise is a heel elevated hinge. So you're going to take out your yoga wedge, or you're going to use that small book to elevate your heel so that your heel's above your toes. And in this exercise, we're going to use an offset position so that the foot in front is about half a foot's length in front of the back foot. So the back toe should be in line with about the arch of the front foot. We're going to elevate that back leg so we can get heavy on the heel. And then what we're going to imagine is that someone's pushing through the hip sockets so that we can just sit back through the hip of the leg that's elevated. And then what we're going to do is we're going to inhale and come back, taking the opposite arm and reaching down and across towards our toes, keeping our back relatively straight. And then we're going to exhale, staying heavy on that heel as we bring the hips forward again and stand back up. So some common mistakes folks will make with this is rounding too much through the back as they come down, okay? Or arching too much as they come down as well. So you want to find that middle ground where the rib cage and hips are perfectly stacked. So once again, heavy on that back heel. We're going to imagine someone pushing our hip sockets. So we're sitting back. We're going to inhale as we go down, reaching across with the opposite arm. And then we're going to exhale, staying heavy on that heel and midfoot of the back leg as we come back up. So once again, that's the heel elevated offset hip hinge or deadlift variation. So we're going to start out with our side lying knee towards elbow, and let's start on the left side. I'm going to point a few things out as we're going through this. So without further ado, here we go. Okay, we're going to inhale as we bring the knee towards the elbow. Then we're going to exhale as we reach long through the leg and the arm. And we're going to keep going at that pace We're going to inhale, and as we reach long, we're going to try to open up that space between the lower ribs and the crest of your hip. So you get a little stretch through here. About halfway there. Making sure to straighten out the leg fully, reaching long through that heel. We're going to do 2 or 3 more. And 1 more. Good, then we're going to switch sides. And now we're laying on the right side. Again, we're going to inhale, elbow towards knee. Exhale, get long. Reaching with the heel. And what you'll notice, as we inhale, the knee comes up a bit. As we exhale, the knee drops a bit. Inhale, and then exhale. And with each repetition, you want to go nice and easy, so you're not forcing that knee towards the elbow. If they don't touch easily, that's why we call this a knee towards elbow. You want to keep that effort low, and you'll get there as some of the muscles around the hip let go a little bit here. Let's do 2 more. Inhale together, exhale apart, reaching that leg back. Inhale together, exhale apart. Okay, and then we're going to transition back to the other side. We're going to do 1 more set, really focusing on tempo this time. So nice and slow. We're going to slow this one down. Inhale together, exhale apart. As we exhale for a long time, we can pause at the end of that breath. And we're going to inhale nice and slow, silently. We're going to exhale and get long, get all that air out. Reach back with that leg. Then we're going to inhale. Don't force it. We're going to exhale. Get nice and long. Inhale. We're going to do 2 or 3 more reps. We have a nice long time under tension here, so those muscles are working. But remember, the point is to go as easy as you can. This is like WD-40 for your hips. And by this point, some of the glutes should be burning. We're going to finish out with a set here, laying on the right side and doing the left. So here we go, slowing it way down. Inhale, nice and silent, easy. In through the nose and out through the mouth. In through the nose and out through the mouth. And inhale. And then sigh out through the mouth. Get long, make sure that leg gets back, reaching with the heel. Gonna do 2 more. And last one here. So that's the sideline knee towards elbow, and you should be ready and all warmed up for the next exercise. Okay, now we're gonna go for our front foot elevated split squat. So just as a reminder, we're heavy on that front heel, the back toe. We're looking for our knee cap, the middle of it, to be in line with about our second and third toe, as well as our hip socket. And then one additional little thing to think about here is we want to keep those hips squared off or slightly pointing towards the front knee. So if we had a pant zipper, it would be looking towards the knee or straight ahead. So not so much out towards this opposite wall or towards the side of the back leg. So once you get heavy through that front heel and that back toe, we're going to keep our weight back, tuck the butt a little bit. Here we go. We're going to go for 10 reps here. Inhale, drop that back knee straight down. Exhale and come up. Here we go. And exhale. Inhale down. Exhale. Keeping that weight back. If you notice your back arching, just tuck your butt under. Inhale down to the nose, exhale up. We're gonna do 3 more here. 2 more. And last one. Good, we're gonna take a second. We're gonna shake that out, and then we're gonna switch legs. So now right side up, heavy on the right heel. And on this side, we can bias towards the inner part of the foot because that often wants to lift up on this right side. And then we're gonna have our right big toe, our left big toe down as well. We're aligning the knee, so the knee's in line with the second and third toe as well as the hip. We make sure the hips are pointing at least straight ahead or slightly towards that front knee. We're gonna tuck the butt, and here we go. Dropping straight down with the back leg. Inhale down, exhale up. Keeping the weight back. And watching that inner part of the right foot that really loves to lift up. Make sure to stay back, dropping straight down. If you arch your back, just tuck your butt back under a little bit. Front heel, back toe. If the weight's not coming forward, just dropping straight down. Last 2, inhale down, and exhale up. Whew. And we're gonna take a rest, do 1 more set on each side. I don't know about you, but my back quad is just burning. It's getting stretched out as I keep that butt tucked under, dropping straight down, getting that hip nice and extended. Whew. My. Okay, so we're gonna go back to the left forward. This time we're gonna do a little tweak. We're gonna throw a little something in there for those of you who are particularly asymmetrical. So I'm gonna have you bias that hip turn a little bit. So if you had a pant zipper, it'd be looking at that front knee, and I want you to stay really heavy on that left heel in this case. Okay, even maybe towards the outside of the foot, just a tiny bit. You're gonna tuck your butt, heavy on that right toe as well. Left heel, right toe. Drop straight down with that right leg. Here we go. Inhale down, exhale up. Inhale down, exhale up. Inhale down, exhale up. Staying turned towards that left side. Inhale down, exhale up. You might feel a stretch in the left butt. Inhale down, exhale up. Inhale down, exhale up. Hopefully you're breaking a sweat. Inhale down, exhale up. I know I am. Inhale down, exhale up. 2 more. Inhale down, exhale up. Don't lose that left heel. Inhale down. And there it is, left side. Whew, right quad started burning a little bit there too. We got 1 more set here coming on the right side. So let's get into position here. And now this time, we're gonna stay just square. So we're not gonna be pointing as much toward that right knee with the hips. So pant zipper looks straight ahead. I want you to focus on the inside of that right foot and then also that left toe. And tuck the butt under just a tiny bit and then dropping straight down with that back knee. Inhale down, exhale up. Here we go. Inhale down, exhale up. Keep that inner part of the right foot down. Here we go. I'm breathing a little bit heavier and louder for the sake of the video, but you want to try to get that nice and silent in through the nose, out through the mouth. Last 3. 2 more. Make sure to keep that weight back. Don't let that back arch. And that is the front foot elevated split squat. Okay, you ready for the last exercise? Stick around, here we go. This last exercise is that offset hip hinge or deadlift variation. So you're gonna need that heel elevation with your book or your yoga wedge. You're gonna get heavy on the back heel. We're thinking about someone pushing back through the hip sockets. You're gonna keep the back relatively flat, not rounded or arched, just somewhere close to the middle. Now here we go. We're gonna inhale back. So we sit back, heavy on that back heel, reaching across with the opposite arm. We're gonna exhale, stand up. Here we go, inhale back, just sitting back, exhale up. Really reach across with that arm. Keep the entire foot flat as you exhale. Keep that inner part of the foot down as well. Inhale, sit back. Exhale, come up. Inhale back. Exhale, come up. And you probably noticed that that left knee doesn't fully straighten. That's fine. Inhale. Exhale up. We got 2 more here. Inhale, sit back. Exhale up. Last one. Woo. And you might be thinking, well, for hip mobility exercises, this is sure one heck of a workout. And you'd be right. It is. So you can still get a pretty good workout even when you're trying to improve your mobility. It just depends not on what you're doing exactly, but how you're doing it. So again, we're gonna get heavy on that heel, on this right foot. We're gonna be sitting back, imagining someone pushing our hip creases back with that relatively straight back, reaching across, in this case, with the left hand towards the right toes. So here we go. Inhale back, exhale up. Sitting back. Keeping the weight towards the back of the foot. As we exhale, keeping the whole foot flat. Don't let that inside part lift up. Inhale back. Exhale up. Inhale back. Exhale up. Slow it down just a little bit. Inhale back, really reach with the hand. Exhale up. 3 more. Inhale back. Exhale up, keep that inner part of the foot down. Inhale back. Exhale up. Last one. Inhale back. Exhale up, just kidding, 1 more for good luck. Inhale back. Exhale up. Awesome, so we got 1 last set on either side. If you've been sticking around this whole video, you are the real MVP. 1 last set. Here we go. So we're gonna get heavy on that back heel, offset, so the right foot is slightly in front of the left. We're gonna sit back like someone's pushing those hip sockets. Inhale back, exhale up, here we go. Reaching across with the right, inhale back, exhale up. Inhale back, exhale, keep that whole foot flat as you exhale. Inhale back, exhale up. Inhale back, exhale up. You really want to move that hip back. 4 more here. Inhale back, keep that whole foot flat. Don't let that inner part of the foot come up, especially as you exhale. Last 3. And I think we're doing an extra, but let's do it. Good, we get the left side knocked out. 1 last one on the right side, and then we're all done. right foot back, left foot forward just a little bit. We're reaching across with that left hand, sitting back with the right side. And last time, here we go. Inhale back, exhale up. Inhale back, exhale up. Inhale back, exhale up. And if it seems like we're rushing through this last set, we are, because I'm tired. So if it's too fast for you, you want to get a little more benefit, play it on 0.75 speed. If it's still too slow for you, speed it up to 1.25 times. I think we got 2 more. If you've made it this far, you know I never get the count right. Thanks a lot for watching the video. Hopefully after that circuit of exercises, your hips are moving a little bit better. And before you click off this video, make sure you like the video, subscribe to the channel, and share it if you can. And then leave me a comment below and let me know which exercise was the most difficult or which one you felt like you got the best stretch out of, because that's likely the one that's going to improve your hip mobility. I'm Greg Chaplin for Chaplin Performance. Until next time, peace.